Second time. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's taken to the 26. Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Well, the Eagles offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already as you check to see where he is ranked in rushing TDs coming into the weekend. He finds his man complete. It's Fisher.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
7 yards there at a first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
To throw is Sanders. Complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the field. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Up the middle they go. Dent. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Tackled at the 27-yard line.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Final 3 weeks of the regular season. The regular season witching hour, when playoff teams become also-rans and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our tour of the league starts now. It starts in Cincinnati, the Bengals at home to take on the Saints. And it's the veteran A.J. Dillon. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers. They're hosting the New York Football Giants. And here's the Steeler wideout. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And it's Josh Jacobs. He's going to find a crease and take it 13.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Eagles offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And here we are in the month of December with his name sitting atop the leaders in rushing yards as the season nears its end. Strong finish here in the final stretch of games could earn him the crown. And he powers his way up past the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They go play action now. Sanders. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him on complete. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. He can really smell 800 catches right now because that last one puts him at 799, knocking on the door.
Hawk 70.
Here's Sanders. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Tracy going to get it on first down. down to about the 45. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Richardson off the play fake. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Here's Richardson to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly are letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Richardson. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. So on 4th down, out is Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. From the left hash, it's an even 15-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the Eagles who got the win on the road, so now they look to finish off the sweep here in Philly. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Come on, let's go.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
As you know, so many things in the passing game are based on yardage. Sometimes it's just based on timing. And that's what we saw right there on that play. 3rd and 3. Just get the ball right to the receiver.
Is the hitch route. And tell us, what is the hitch route?
Yeah, just take really one step, like you're driving off the line of scrimmage, get the defensive back on his heels, get the ball out to the receiver, and he does the rest.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. And that catch, he just hit number 800 in his NFL career.
And just think, that puts you in top 35 range all time in the NFL in terms of number of catches. One significant guy in that number, Shannon Sharp, who was a tight end. That's big-time play right there.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter.
Here we go. Left Hawk 70, Hawk.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dent. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Got it. Ready? Bring it. Get up.
Now a handoff up the middle. Dent. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The offense on third down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. The kick by Elliott is good. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. We're always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. And out now come the Cowboys. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Looking to put a drive together. Now Richardson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 29. And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now it's Richardson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Brings up a 3rd down. 10 yards to go.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. And Richardson looks to throw once more. And oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. So certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
How about his performance last week? Over 200 yards. I think his decisiveness, one cut and he goes, that's what's really made him pile up the yardage.
And the yardage he piled up last week, easily honored with NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I would have voted for him.
7 yards there and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Sanders to throw. Over the middle to Kittle. Complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 5. Up the middle they go. Dent. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Here's 3rd and 3. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. This from 54 yards away. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And the lead will hold at 3 touchdowns. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. And Richardson back to throw it. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Hall. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Richardson looking to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
That's pretty.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dent. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing, Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old